You can't have the other. This is not no New Testament belief system and Old Testament belief system. We use the whole Bible on here, man. You understand? Including the Apocrypha, which was taken out, you know, to hide and continue to hide more salt things, because the Apocrypha is a bad, you know, book, man. The Apocrypha got the salt in it. You understand? When these people steal our flavor, man, and they run away with it and they market it. You know, when they take our flavor, they market from our flavor, you know, and sell it back to us. Like, you know, they take our flavor and sell it back to us. They use it, you know. That's why I was saying in the beginning, when we give away, you know, what the Lord gave us, you know, it's tainted. It's not even like, you know, okay, when I say give away what the Lord gave us, of course I'm not talking about, you know, your bloodline, your code, like your nationality. What I'm talking about is your value. In the Lord's eyes, we value that as the salt of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Without the salt, you know, there ain't no seasoning on nothing, man. You know, without that special ingredient, this world would be bland. Shalom. Without the salt, this world would be bland, man. And that's us. Think about it, right? When you season your food, now you may a little dash of salt to change your food. You know, a dash of salt will change everything about your food. Cook a steak, a regular, just don't season it, don't do nothing. Take a bite of it, all right? You know, and tell me how that steak tastes, right? You know, just, you know, you get a good steak, man, and you know it don't matter. Just take the steak and just cook it right, and then throw some salt in it and see the change of it, man. Just throw it. Man, you ain't gotta put too much, because you know too much salt is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of Israel. Too much salt is dangerous. You know what I mean? When we got too much Israel going on here in America, it's dangerous. We got too much culture going on in here, it's dangerous. We just got a little bit where we could just sprinkle on. We got enough to sprinkle on everybody else's culture. You know what I'm saying? Make everybody else's culture seem more presentable, be more acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody cooking steak, but we the salt. So everybody need a little piece of Israel all over the place, because everybody's cooking steak. Everybody else is bland until they sprinkle Israel on top. You know, we all over the world, man. We scattered from the four corners of the earth. So it's salt everywhere, you know, but what they doing is, you know, they're using it, you know what I'm saying? They're using it against their will, against our will, you know what I'm saying? We're not participating in, you know, giving them this salt. You know, but we are very influential. Israel is very influential. You understand? That's the reason why the Arabs can dress like niggas today. You know what I'm saying? It's the water. It's a reason why the Arabs can dress like niggas. It's a reason why the white boys can dress like niggas. I heard, you know, just recently, man, that Gilly the Kid. Gilly the Kid he's a Philly native. He's a Philly artist, Philly rap artist. If you're in the city of Philadelphia, if you're just familiar with music, again, you know, what will music be without blacks and Latinos, man? Right. Bland as ever. A regular steak, I buy. Just cook a regular steak. You know, without Israel, their music would be just a cooked steak. Without the salt, the food would be nasty. Right. So, you know, I heard of, like I say, Gilly the Kid, man. Everybody know Gilly the Kid from, you know, ghostwriting for Lil Wayne, you know, the beef he was with Cash Money, whatever the case is, right? This brother said it is okay for a white boy to say nigga as long as he's rapping it, you know. He said, now quote, this is what he said. He said, if I wrote the song and it says nigga, you better say nigga. This is what he's saying to white people. You know, this is what we giving to our oppressor. We giving them the salt. You know what I'm saying? When really they don't deserve it because the Lord gave us the salt. The Lord made us the salt of the earth. You understand? So to give your value to another nation, for them to abuse it, you know, everybody's gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna have the best restaurants. I'm speaking parable, of course. Like, when I say it's salt of the earth, you know, that's a seasoning that we use. Try cooking without salt. Like, I know Israel, we don't have to use salt. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of other seasonings that we use. But just imagine if the only season we had on this planet Earth was salt. You understand? And everybody had a restaurant. And Israel was the producer of salt. Who would come to a restaurant more? The Israelite restaurant. Because the seasoning is different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get your people that, you know, I guess they want to be healthy, so they don't eat certain stuff. But come on, man. Who don't like fried chicken, man? Right. You understand? Who don't like empanadas, man? You know, who don't like, you know, everything that we do, who doesn't like it? You know what I'm saying? They use it because it's beneficial. They use it because they don't have the salt. You understand? But we Israelites today, man, you know, we just got to understand our value, man. Like I said, the black man, you know what I'm saying, put his hat on backwards by accident, and the white man just ran away with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happens, man. You know, the brother with the baggy pants, you know, maybe he was just looking for change, you know, and then the culture took it away, ran with it. Hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Bebop, you know, breakdancing. You understand? Everybody takes a little bit from us, man. Right. And you know what? The reason why they take from us is because we don't know who we are and don't know the value. You understand? Israel is the salt of the earth, man. You know, let me get Matthew chapter 5 and verse 48. A perfect dash of salt, man, will change your food upside down.
Come.
Go ahead, ZRY.
Book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect.
Be ye therefore perfect. This is what Christ is saying, man. Christ said to be perfect. You understand? So when you walk around and realize, like, to be an Israelite is not to have a slave mentality, man. To be an Israelite is to know your value. Right. You know, knowing you're an Israelite ain't enough, man. Knowing that you just, you know, you come from Jacob is not enough. That's not enough. You know, the Lord requires a man to put in work. You understand? Putting in work will show the reflection of the Most High. Because who are you doing the work for?
Right.
The Most High. You understand? So the Most High is not just Most High is not like what you would consider we would say a vagabond. A vagabond is somebody just wanders and don't know their home. You know, just because we know we Israel, we not a vagabond. Because here in the Israelite school, the UPK, this is the home. You understand? There's a reason why you say the home. This is the home of the truth. We have a home. But the vagabonds would be people who don't have a home. They need to know they're Israelites and not keeping the law. They're not trying to be perfect. They think, oh, God is just with you. God is with me and he talks to me, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? They're not really trying to embody the spirit of the Lord. To embody the spirit of the Lord is what? To be a man of war. Exodus, 5:13. To embody the spirit of the Lord is to have glory for the Most High, to show the good glory of the Most High. You understand? You think the Most High was like if the Most High was to walk this earth, everybody would know who he is. Everybody knew who Yahushua was, even though he ain't have nothing. He was performing miracles, man. You understand? But they have his description in the Bible for a reason. If this man was not to catch anybody's eye, why would they describe what he was wearing? You understand? Us as Israelites, we have to embody the culture. We have to remember the salt. Remember the salt. Right. You know, when you lose that salt, man, and you giving it to somebody else, then what value do you have in yourself? The Lord said, be ye therefore perfect. Read on.
Come. Even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect.
even as your Father, which is in heaven. Now, when we say heaven, you talk about heaven on earth, or we talking about the heavens above, right? Listen, man, when you see thunder, when you see lightning, that is the glory of the Most High. When you see tornadoes, hurricanes, you understand? That is the glory of the Most High. When you see a rainbow, that is the glory of the Most High. Right. These things are seen, you understand? Of course, we know what the rainbow is used for here in the UPK. It is the covenant. So the Lord said that, I won't flood the earth no more. So every time you see a rainbow, that's the Lord reminding you. That's the Lord like showing off, man. How does the Lord show off? What's another way? Okay, us as Israelites, right? Now, brothers have different interests, but what is a way that we show off? What is a way that we can get around and show off? What's a way that we can travel and show off?
Right.
Go ahead.
Our cars.
The cars. Damn right, man. What come on, what is the best feeling, you understand, driving around your city, looking glorious, whatever you riding in, man, your wide body, you understand, your old school, your new schools. It is no best feeling to just ride around and enjoy, what it is that you have. The Lord shows off how he rides by. It's his chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? When you see a chariot, that's the Most High. You think the Lord gonna pull up in a wagon? You think the Lord gonna pull up in a hoopty? Yeah. Oh man, listen, the Lord, this is how the Lord shows up. He pulls up in a chariot. You know what? Everybody sees this chariot, man. It's the same way we was led out of Exodus. You know what I'm saying? The book where when Moses, we were led by chariots, man. Without the Lord sticking out like a sore thumb, the Most High is like this, man. The Most High is like being at an all-white party and he's wearing all red. That's how the Lord sticks out, man. The Lord sticks out because he's the Almighty, the Creator. You understand? The heavens and earth. You know what I'm saying? The people we all have to answer to. Israel. He gave us the inheritance. The men that created the waters, the animals, everything. You understand? So of course he's going to have a certain kind of look to him. As Israelites today, man, we should not be like Christians and be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just, I'm gonna keep it. I get it when brothers is like, okay, I'm gonna just chill, relax, because that's just Jacob, man. Jacob we dwelled in booths, man. We got a chill spirit. But when it comes to embodying this, we gotta represent the Most High. We gotta represent the Most High to be like, okay, you know what? Not only did I see that what these brothers is doing, they're not normal. We wear our headpieces, when we wear our boots, you understand? When we wear our covers, when we wear our fringes, when we embody this, then people know, it's a difference to us. No matter where we go, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said, be ye therefore perfect, as it is your Father is in heaven. Any more on that, Zoroy?
La, sir.
All right, drop that. Man, remember, to be an Israelite is not to have a slave mentality.
Right.
You cannot have a slave mentality and be an Israelite, man. That won't work. You understand? Yes, we were brought here as slaves. Yes, we were brought here as bondmen and bondwomen, without our consent, without our, we didn't willfully do these things, but we are princes of the power. Prince. A prince is not a regular nigga, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. We
hold a sense of value. We have royalty to us, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be like, don't think, like how these celebrities are. That's not how we represent. That's not how you represent the Most High. Money is not what's gonna show the difference between man and, understand, man and spirit. That is not the difference. You understand? Showing that how we show is by the works. Oh, those brothers, they don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Those brothers who got money eat shrimp crab. You understand? They eat those things as a luxury. But we're at the bottom. And you know what? That ain't no damn luxury to us. Those celebrities buy lobsters and crabs and really think that that's a sense of, like I said, luxury. They really think that gives them a status, right, to buy those filthy, disgusting things, man. Those things sweep up the floor of the damn sea. And if they wasn't buying it so much, maybe the waters would be better. You understand? Maybe we wouldn't have the coronavirus. Maybe it started from the water. Who knows? Maybe they eating bats because they can't get no more damn fish. They got to find something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Them Chinese men, listen, without it, like General Muhammad said, they wish they had the dietary law. We have a dietary law in Israel. For Israel, and when you a celebrity, you eat what the hell you want. They eat whatever the tab is up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing wrong with some steak. Why you can't eat steak? Why you can't eat some chicken? You know what I'm saying? Better yet, we go to Issachar all the damn time down the street, man. You understand? Go get you some carne asada. You understand? What you too bougie for carne asada? You know what I'm saying? Get the fries, the people gallo. Throw it together, man. Listen, man, this is how we going to eat in Israel because it's our culture, it's our salt. But we giving it to another nation. We're going to give it to another nation for them to what? Abuse it, profit from it. Right. You understand? Steal the idea, you know what I'm saying? Sell it back to us. Right. Because what we do is give it to them and they profit off of us because spiritually, we ain't trying to go, we not trying to go eat McDonald's spiritually. We ain't trying to eat no McDonald's. We ain't trying to eat no Wendy's. Ooh, Wendy's. It's a white girl with red hair on the damn sign. Like, man, no, we not going to deal with that. So what they do is say, you know what? We're going to take whatever it is that they like, and we're going to sell it back to them. We're going to use the celebrity because that's who they use. Kanye West, they're going to sell his Yeezys to, you know what I'm saying, black people. Let's put Kanye West on the top, as an inspiring idol. And we're going to sell his shoes to niggas for $350. So, how much do those shoes cost? Anybody know what those shoes cost? You die.
Between $350 and $900.
$350 and $900, man. Our culture to another person, man. So let's get Matthew 5:5, man. Tell you what kind of people we are spiritually. We ain't got it all. But when we give it away, they have it all. We have nothing. Whoever got it can read.
Come. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 5. Blessed are the meek.
Blessed are the meek. Again, it's Christ's words, man. What does the word meek mean? You understand? Meek. It's funny, man, because in Philadelphia, we have Meek Mills. Bet he wasn't thinking about this. What does the word meek mean? Ibot? Weak. Yep. Weak. You understand? Fragile. Whatever you want to use. Hey, Yediah, let's get the cover back up on here. What's happening? Weak. Fragile. You know what I'm saying? When I say weak, am I talking about weak like physical? No. When we say weak, what do you mean by weak, Ibot? When you say weak?
Low.
When you say low, what do you mean? When you say, who was it? Low? What is the term of low? How would you explain it to someone else saying, the meek? What is the meek? Low, like you said, low, right? But explain further. What would you mean by low? Because a brother may be like, you know what? I'm low. I'm low right now. He can have a a bank account full of bread, bank account full of money. We go through highs and lows all the time, right? We go through highs and lows all the time. That's, life, right? So if a brother say, I'm low today, and he got a bank account full of money, does this apply to him? This scripture, does it apply to this brother that is financially secure?
No, sir.
You sure about that?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll give it to you. No, this doesn't apply to him. The meek is the people that's powerless. Now we know, today, like, you wasn't wrong. So you was too wild. You wasn't wrong. The weak, the low, the powerless. The people that's powerless is who this scripture is talking about. Who's in power today? Everybody.
The so-called white man.
The so-called white man. The so-called Chinese, Japanese, Arab, African. I want to make this a note too, man. Don't ever forget, they all are in power because they work together. The white man is the ultimate, the ultimate race that's going to give the Israelites, but they all play their hand in this. That's what you got to embody, that spirit. You understand? When you stand up for your people, then you stand against everyone else. And everyone else is who had a hand with putting our people in the meek position. We don't have anything to, we don't have a source of power. The money, the fetty, you know what I'm saying? La feria, that's where that bread, that's where the power is. You don't have money, you don't have shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta fund ourselves. We gotta take care of ourselves with the money. You got bills. You got, you gotta put clothes on your back. This is what Deuteronomy says. You know what I'm saying? That we shall serve for get the clothes on our back and the water. Paraphrase. We know here in the Israelite school UPK that the money is the defense to get you by. You have to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta survive. It's a means of survival. But we're powerless because that money doesn't mean nothing to the Most High. Read on.
Oh God. For they shall inherit the earth.
It said the meek shall inherit the earth, man. So now we know that the low, right? The powerless shall inherit the earth. What does that sound like? What does it sound like for the powerless to inherit the earth? Think of it as like this, right? If the white man we know the white man is powerful today, right? And the low shall inherit the earth. The white man has the earth today, but the low shall inherit the earth. What has to happen? What has to happen for the low to inherit the earth, the powerless? If the powerful has the earth today, what has to happen for the powerless to inherit the earth? What has to happen? So why?
The ones in power gotta fall.
The ones in power gotta fall. In order to build, you gotta destroy, right?
Right.
Roles that get reversed. Roles that get reversed. We taught this here all the time, man, in class. That, the tables are turned. You understand? The older shall serve the younger. And we know here in context here in the UPK, we know what that is rephrasing to when it says the older shall serve the younger. Who's the younger? To all my UPK brothers, who's the younger? Yediah. Jacob. You see how good it is to be in the ISUPK?
Right.
We ain't got to explain too much. We know the salt of these scriptures. But a Christian can't explain to you what does that mean at all.
Right.
To be in the UPK under Commander General Yahanna, man, listen, you here to you're created to lead the nation. That's your job, is to lead, you understand, the men under you. If you can't, it's not about, you listen, what you do affects the men that's behind you. You understand? The way you have to embody this spirit. You have to be able to take your time, you understand, and embody this spirit. This is not a race, man. This is a marathon. You understand? You got to have that perfect balance, because outside in the world, that world is created to destroy you. It's not there to be your damn friend. America is not your friend. You understand? Right. America is not here for you to be successful. America is not created for you to be powerful. Right. America was created for you to be meek. But the Lord said, read it again, I.S.U.P.K.
For they shall inherit the earth.
The meek shall inherit the earth. This is what Christ said, right? Black man. You understand? An Israelite. Christ came from the tribe of Judah. Christ was an Israelite, right. A son of David. You understand? We have to embody. We have the same spirit. In the UPK, we got the same spirit. When we leave these doors, man, listen, you understand, wherever you walk at is gold. When we go into these stores, think about it, right? Because when we go into these stores all the damn time, man, they really should be opening the doors. Oh, it's an Israelite in here. They should be giving you shit. Hey, take this, take this, take. Right. That's what really should be going on. You understand? But what they do is they sell it back to us. You know what I'm saying? And they sell it back to Jake. We know the difference between Jake and Israel, right? What's the difference between Jake and Israel? What is the difference between Jake and Israel? Jacob and Israel. What's the difference? Sorry, why?
The truth. One's in the truth and one ain't.
How would you explain that? Furthermore, you right. But explain that more. Break bread. Like Howard Shah did.
Right. One's a Gentile and one's a Jew.
One's a Gentile, one is a Jew. Well, Jake, right? Jake is a Jew.
Right.
He just don't know. Right? Yediah, what you got?
If I could, Jacob is who you used to be, and Israel is what the Lord made you.
Give him a hand, man. Because what happened with Jacob, right? What did he have to do to become Israel? What did he have to do to become Israel? That's how you know, man. Like, you ain't about to just get nothing free up in here.
Right.
You know what I mean? What did Jacob have to do? Yediah.
So like I said, wrestle with angels.
Wrestle with goddamn angel, man.
That's right.
Jacob had to listen. You ain't listen. What they say? Well, you gonna have to work for this. The white man tell you that shit today.
Right.
You say, oh, you ain't gonna you ain't just gonna get you ain't just about to get a check. You gonna work for this. You understand?
Right.
Jacob wrestled for that, man. He wrestled for that entitlement, man. He wrestled for that. Why did Jacob wrestle for that? Because he knew the value. You understand? He knew the value. He knew, listen, man, whatever it is, you're going to give me this blessing. You know, this blessing is what's going to be the salt. This is what people need. This is what people need. I'm willing to fight for this. Jacob fought for that, man. You can't be mad at him. We fought for what we got, where we at right now, man. Listen, we wasn't Zarwad. We wasn't Yediah. We wasn't Iba. I wasn't Barzal Rakab. We fought for this shit, man.
Right.
So understanding this is what a black man needs to know his value today, man. Know your value. Know something about yourself. Know where you're coming from, man. It said the meek shall inherit the earth. The meek is the powerless. The roles was being reversed. You know what I'm saying? So what does that mean to America? When the roles are reversed, what that mean? Is America gonna sell you your culture, man? You know, because the Jew man sells you Judaism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, he sells you with your culture back. You know what he does with that culture? He sucks on little boys' rods.
Right.
That's what the Judaism does to you. For you to be considered a Jew, right, in America, you have to go let your son get his rod sucked on and possibly catch STDs.
Right.
This is what the white man is giving back to you. You say, you know what? You're gonna consider yourself a Jew? You're gonna speak bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what language that is, man. That you know, the Yiddish. Listen, man, he's gonna give you a false language and he's gonna give you a false identity. No way, he's gonna give you a false culture. So what makes you hate your people is following this world of America. When you reverse the roles, they become a threat to America.
Right.
When you pick up your sword and you carry that salt, like I said, man, keep that salt with you. Remember, because the Lord ain't, he's not bland, man. You understand? The Lord is not no regular person. He ain't no regular nigga. We ain't regular niggas. We not those people. We are brothers who made to create. We were created to teach other people the value of themselves. That's what we go out and do. We teach people the value. Without someone knowing their value, what does that do to us as a nation? It's like, I can't move on if my brother's stuck.
Right.
I can't move on if my sister is stuck. What do? We got to remember our value. In America, now, brothers, let's get this straight. America, they're made to devalue you, man. They're made to make you a mockery. They're made to put bywords on you, tell you you ain't shit, tell you that you just a nigga, tell you you just a stick. You understand? These are things that make them feel better. This is what makes them powerful when they make us feel powerless. But the Lord said the meek shall inherit the earth, man. This is nothing that, you know, that the white man has established for us. This is what the Most High through Christ had established for us, that we're going to inherit this earth. And like Yediah said, the difference between Israel and Jacob is that we had to fight for it. We got to do this here in the UPK. You understand? We're going to have to fight for our inheritance. Think about it, man. What was you doing before you came into these doors? What was you been doing right now? You probably be at work all damn day trying to get some money because you think that's, you know, as long as you got money, you all right.
Right.
What else would you be doing? You know, selling drugs. What else would you be doing? Running in niggas' homes. Whatever you have to do to get by. You would be full-time that. When instead of that, you're a full-time worker for Christ. You're a full-time worker for the Most High. You understand? That's a job. Where in the world we was lost. We was Jake. But we fought, man. Don't think you being in here is just a mishap or you just. We fought. We spiritually was fighting. You understand? Angel had us in a yoke. Like, nigga, I ain't letting you go. You like, you know what? Whatever it is I gotta do, I'm gonna get through this. Everybody, you understand? Just don't leave this shit. There's no point in leaving it. What's the point? If you're gonna fight for something, why leave it? If you're gonna fight for something, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, you know, when we get families, man, you know, for the brothers who got families, you understand. You're not gonna fight for your family and, you know, just let them do whatever they want. I'm putting this now. So you're gonna have to follow what it is that, you know, whatever happens after that. When I say whatever happens after that, I'm saying a result after someone actually putting their life on the line. Because when you put your life on the line, the value gets up higher. It's not like, no, listen, I almost checked out for this.
Right.
You're gonna have to change. You know, when your life get put on the line, everything changes, man. You know, brothers you go through experiences all day where they experience, I want to say, death. Rather it be through you or through someone close to you. They like, you know what? I'm changing. I'm gonna consider what it is, the value that I'm not understanding right now until you come into the school, but you understand it's a value to life. It's more than it to what we was doing in the world. It's more to it. We just gotta get taught it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wrestle with that angel. We gotta be able to fight our desires, our fleshly wants, our old man. You know, the Lord said, put away that old man. Is you strong enough to bury yourself? That's something heavy, man.
Right.
To look at yourself and bury yourself, man. It's nothing to take a life of somebody else. You ready to murder the old man you was? That's strength. That's what the Lord requires for a man to do.
Right.
You understand? Let's go ahead and go to Isaiah 14:1. Because even though you had to murder yourself, even though you had to cut yourself from everything that you was doing in the world, you understand, however you were surviving, whatever the case was, you fought that old person who you was. The Lord, you know what I'm saying, has a value on you. That value counts as something special unto the Most High. Whoever got it can read.
Oh God. Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
The Lord gonna have mercy. What was you doing in the world? A lot of us weren't even supposed to be here right now.
Right.
You understand? A lot of us was not supposed to be here. All of us. We all weren't supposed to be here by now. Whether you was doing things in the street or you wasn't. People don't die just by bullets. People die by health. People die by accidents. You understand? People get, it's plenty of, you ever watch the show, There's 1,000 Ways to Die?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done seen a sidebar. I done seen someone go fishing and die. You understand? This brother went fishing. When he caught the fish, he pulled it back so much, the Most High put it right in the coordinates of this man's mouth. And the fish flew up and went down his damn throat, man. And that's the way to die. That's how the Lord wanted you to go.
Right.
When it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go, man. But the Lord had mercy on you. The Lord had mercy on Jacob. When you out here moving and doing the things that you think that you okay, you know what? Shit, I made it through. Shit, we got it. We finessed. We cool. We made it out. Boom. You think you cool. But the Lord was just really having mercy on you. You wasn't getting away with shit. It's Lakia. You wasn't getting away with nothing. The Lord said he ordained you from the womb. So when you make it here, after doing, after being in the world, after being a Jake, the Lord preserved you. He had mercy on you. Read on.
Come. And will yet choose Israel.
And will yet choose Israel. What's the difference between Jacob and Israel?
Jacob was who he was in the world. Israel was who the Lord wanted you to become.
So when the Lord say he would yet choose Israel, right? So does this mean Jake don't have a chance? Does this mean Jake don't have a chance into the kingdom? Because what's the difference, right? We said he would have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. Ain't they the same person?
Right.
So this is right here, saying that the Lord is going to choose Israel regardless. The Lord is going to choose Jake regardless.
Right.
You understand? He said the meek shall inherit the earth. Ain't Jake still the meek? Just because we Israel, just because I'm your Bar Zarakah, you Zar Y, you Yedaya, you Ibadaya, you think you got a better chance than Jake? He said, Jake, see, still having mercy on Jake. Why is he saying that? Because brother still got to come in here.
Right.
Brother still got to come in here. That's why the Lord is having mercy on Jake.
That's right.
And yet choose Israel. Meaning, you know what? Jake is Israel. Jacob was Israel. Yahweh. He was Yashra Allah. You understand? We're the same people. The only thing is we don't know the value. This is different. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we go out every Friday and Saturday and teach them the value
Right.
You understand? The condition that we in is not by circumstance. Like, this is not something that we chose. This is not something that, you know, the Lord said that we would go into bondage. But this is something way more. It's a lesson in this. It's a lesson in why we at where we at. Because we don't know the value. You think if every black man knew that he was Israel, right? If every Jake knew he was Israel, you think he'd be selling drugs? You think he'd be popping holes? You think he'd be, you know, killing his brother?
Right.
Jake wouldn't be doing none of that. Jake wouldn't be doing that. The only reason why Jake is doing it because he don't know who he is. That's all it's about. You understand? But the Lord said that he would have mercy on Jacob. Read on.
Come. And set them in their own land.
And set them in their own land. Right? What's going on right now today? We in a land that our forefathers never knew.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Well, we come from Israel. Again. Jacob and Israel. There's not a reason why Jacob was named Israel, so we don't forget. Read on.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
So who's a stranger right here? What is a stranger? Hidayah.
So like I said, the other nations.
The other nations. And when these other nations, you know, once we get our land, we a stranger here in America.
Right.
You understand? Consider to the white man, because this is a so-called white man's land where he found. But they really the strangers.
Right.
We was here first. Our people was here first. Our brethren, our hermanos was here first.
Right.
You understand? But the white man, you know, so damn powerful. What do we have to claim? We don't have nothing. You understand? But you want to consider citizenship, you're going to call yourself a Moor. Right? That's what the Moors do. They say they're native to this land. Okay. And so you mean to tell me the white man signed over 100 treaties and keep one? You want to worry about these treaties that you got with this white man? You worried about keeping the law with the devil? You worried about having an agreement with the devil? These things are supposed to help you out, man. With knowing who you are and knowing your value is going to help you out. That ain't going to matter, man. Wherever we go, we the salt of the earth. It don't matter, man. We can go wherever, and Israel gonna flourish. We went into Egypt, we flourished.
Right.
You have to understand that wherever you put your boots at, you're gonna flourish, man. Like I said, wherever you walk is gold. Carry that, embody that, man. That the Lord chose you above all people. Now, I ain't saying you gotta be a jerk. You ain't gotta be an asshole. You see a white woman, you know what I'm saying? You close the door like, white bitch. You know? you ain't gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. You see a white woman with a cane, you trip it, white bitch, you don't be like that. That's not what I'm telling you to be. You know what I'm saying? You're a professional. You know what I'm saying? This is what Commander General Yohanna teaches us, to be professional. Right. Christ was a professional. Right. You know what I'm saying? Professional slicer. You understand? That'll cut you. We are here trained for war. We also here to embody the spirit of the Most High. The Most High deals with everything with decency and order. We're not just rebellious people. That's not us, man. The Lord is not dealing with rebellious people, and we're not being taught how to be rebellious. We taught how to deal with nations. You understand? Christ sat amongst sinners, man. You understand? Christ knew who he was. That's why he was able to move around, because he knew who he was. He didn't look at himself as better as, you know, the sinner or as Jake. Israel shouldn't be looking at the sinner, like looking at Jake as a sinner. Israel, you're not supposed to forget Jake, because that's who you was. Don't forget who you was. You understand? Don't be who you used to be, but don't forget where you came from. You understand? That's what's going to give you a long, you know, ride. That's what's going to give you your gas for your trip. Don't forget where you came from. But just remember, you understand the difference. The difference is that you're Israel. Read on.
Come. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
It said it should cleave to us, man. How are they cleaving to us today? How are they cleaving to us today, man? He died.
If I could. Same way Esau, you know what I mean, wear his baseball cap. In the day he saw Jake put his baseball cap on backwards, that's cleaving on us.
Yeah, right, man. That's what we brought out earlier. You know what I'm saying? He's paying attention. Same way we wear these damn Yeezys, they go wear the Yeezys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We eat chicken, right?
Right.
They got a goddamn Arab cooking all the damn chicken over here at 69th Street, man. You understand? Cordoba, ran by white man. They cooking extra car food.
Right.
You know, they cleaving on to us, man. What it is like to cleave on, cleaving on to you is like dealing with a cleaving. I don't want to say cleaving. Dealing with a cleaving person is dealing with like someone that needs to. You're ready. If you sometimes you gotta be like, yo, back up. Sometimes you gotta be like, yo, let me breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't mean we don't love you. We love you. We love you to death. You Israel, we love you to death. Right. Sometimes, you know, as men, we need some space. We need some breathing room, right, Bob? Sometimes, listen, we just want to play the game, talk to us. Right. You know what I mean? I want to go to the gym. Don't call me. You know what I'm saying? Just give me some space. But cleaving, they're going to cleave because why? Why are they going to cleave? It's because we're going to be the power. They're going to be powerless. The same way we cleave onto them. Because right now, I mean, how do we cleave onto them? We need them. How? Where are the precepts at? Well, we got to cleave onto them.
So Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 28. Give him a hand, man. That's the Lord said that we was going to go to him and the one of all things. Clothes on your back, the socks to your feet. Right. You understand? Ain't nothing. They got a sweatshop over there in China, man. You work 20 hours a day. They work 20 hours a day. You know, they got a man in the middle, you know, two people on the side. The man in the middle is the one who put chips in the phone and slides it to the next person. All day, 20 hours a day. Boom. That's all he do. Boom. Boom. And this man right here, right? Matter of fact, and then on the buildings, they got bars. They got bars. You know why they got bars? Why they got bars at these windows? I buy.
So you don't get suicide?
So they don't check. So they don't. So this is miserable. You know what I mean? I do this for the rest of my life, 20 hours. God damn. Where the next window at? That's what they doing. You know why? Because we need those phones. You understand? They'll work 20 hours out the day because you need a phone.
Right.
You know, why can't you go without a phone? I mean, I know it'll be hard. You know, I wish I could go back to a pager, man. Me personally. You know what I mean? I hit you up when I'm ready. You know, I don't think Christ had an iPhone, man. Lie. You know, but this is how we got to deal with things because we need these things. In this world, we need these things. In this world, you need insurance. You understand? You need benefits. You need, you know, things that you need to make sure that your life is secure. You understand? Especially when you have a family. You need these things. It's necessary. You understand?
Right.
These things have to get put in play. But because they're going to cleave unto us, then that means they're going to need us. We're going to be, you know what I'm saying? People going to want to buy Captain Zari oils all damn day. You know, like we buy Dove, right? We buy Dove soap. Yeah, I don't know who makes it. I'm pretty sure it's the devil. You know what I'm saying? But listen, they gonna need some stuff so they can smell good and be clean. You know what I'm saying? They gonna need some. They gonna have to buy Officers RY because he got the food. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to come to you, I buy, because why? They gonna want to play chess. There's certain things that Israel has, and we being assault, we got everything they need. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna cleave onto us, and this is why, because the roles are gonna reverse. You understand? Once these roles reverse, man, then we embody the spirit of the Most High. Then we can, you know what I'm saying? But we have to capture that now. We have to capture that now. Read on.
Come. Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. You ain't got no choice. These heathens ain't got no choice. These other nations ain't got no choice.
Right.
We gonna bring them to their place. They bring us to our place, right? They tell us we niggas. They tell us we coons, snicks, wetbacks, honkies, shadows. You understand? This is what they call redskins, man. All those football teams, man, they make a mockery of the Native American Indians, man. Like in their establishments, they bring us to them. We gonna bring them in their place. Because why? Deuteronomy 7:6. That's why. Because we were set above all nations.
Right.
And when we know that, when Jake knows that, the world will work for the Most High's favor. Right now, the world ain't in the Most High's favor. And we only know that here in the Israelite school UPK. Jake don't know. Jake, sometimes Jake be searching, man. Don't think Jake just out here willy-nilly. You understand? Jake is fully equipped for battle. Jake is fully, physically trained. Jake is out here. You understand? It's just Jake is not guided. Jake don't know who he is. Jake don't have the law. Jake don't live by the law. Jake lives by rebellion. Going against the white man, and okay, what is that going to do? Again, if we was to trip an old white lady with a cane, kick the cane. Old bitch. You know what I'm saying? Kick the cane. What's that going to do? They're going to take 5 years off of slavery. What did you do, man? What did you do? That ain't do shit. You understand? That's not going to fix the problem. What's going to fix the problem is knowing who blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are. Knowing your value. You're the salt of the earth. It's not nothing like, you understand? Like, too much salt is bad on your food, right? But just enough is tawab. We cool. We can eat all damn night. You understand? But what's happening right now is we have salt in everybody else's restaurant. Everybody got the salt. Everybody has the ingredient of salt. And that's not how the Most High wanted it. If we're not in control, we got to be in control of who gets to season it. You understand? Another nation shouldn't be seasoning our food. You understand? That's not how it's supposed to go, right? So with this, right, your diet. I want to send you a video. Matter of fact, type in Pop Smoke, right? Pop Smoke. This is a rapper, right? Okay, and he was just go ahead Pop Smoke on YouTube. Any information on him. He was invaded in his home. This brother was a rapper, okay, from New York, I believe. I'm not too sure, but he was invaded and murdered in his own home, man. You know what I'm saying? How many other brothers throughout the years, or throughout the decade, throughout the span of 5 years was murdered? You know what I'm saying? In their own home. Sisters too. You know what I'm saying? Sisters get murdered by the police in their own home, man. But this brother was murdered. 20-year-old brother murdered in his own home after becoming a rap star, becoming a famous popularity in America. He had got murdered in his own home. Anybody running up in your home, deserves a penalty. But you can't defend yourself, right? Today in America, we got to defend ourselves against each other because we don't understand the value. If I knew the value of you, matter of fact, Salaki, if I knew the value of me, I know the value of you. If I know you related, then you got the same value. That's the value we're supposed to hold against each other. You know what I'm saying? You got that?
Just want any video of it?
Yeah, any video. This is just something that just happened, a few hours ago. This happened today. But a few hours ago, man, this brother was murdered. You understand? And we're just going to tap into it. You understand? This is a Wednesday night biblical law class, and I'm Precinct Officer 50, Barzal Car. You understand? We're going to get into this video of Pop Smoke. I'm going to run into the bathroom real quick. And I want you brothers to actually sit here and just get the concept of what it is. Slide.
has died at the age of 20. A rep for the LAPD confirmed to ET that police responded to an emergency call at 4:29 a.m. Wednesday morning after an unknown number of suspects en masse entered a residence and shot a victim. The victim was then transported to a local hospital and pronounced dead upon arrival. The incident took place at a rental home property owned by the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddy Mellencamp, who addressed the news on Instagram, writing, "We would like to extend our prayers and condolences to the family and loved ones affected by this tragic loss of life." Now the hip-hop community is paying tribute to the young rapper. Nicki Minaj, who released a remix of Welcome to the Party with Pop Smoke in 2019, posted on Instagram saying, "The Bible tells us that jealousy is as cruel as the grave. Unbelievable."
So, guys, pause on that nonsense. Good.
Rest in peace, Pop. Quavo collaborated with Pop Smoke on his song Shake the Room. He honored him by writing, "Got to know this kid. The young boss and the honcho was here to share that anytime he called me. R.I.P. Chance the rapper also paid his respects and tweeted, "You were too young. God bless and comfort your family." Pop Smoke's rap career was on the rise. He just released his highly anticipated mixtape, Meet the Woo 2. And he was also scheduled to go on tour this spring.
See, now, right? Brother was 20 years old, right? Music artist. Beginning to build his career up, man. But this is why the Lord, this is exactly why, when I said before, the people who was in power, right? The people who was in power, they relied on status, popularity, money. These things will not be able to stop what the Lord got for you. When you popular, have status, powerful, you still Jake. You understand? When you don't have these laws and you're not fighting against your own flesh, you still Jake. You understand? So with being Jacob, right? Not fighting for these laws. You're not willing to fight your flesh. What happens? The Lord calls you home, man. Now, like again, this, like I said, this brother he was coming up. I heard about it today. You know, unfortunately, he lost his life. Man, 2020, the Lord is showing what's going down. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord is on the, you know, the return is very nigh unto us. The kingdom is very nigh. You know what I'm saying? Because what the Lord is showing, that these idols and these people that people worship, and the way you look at celebrities and the way you look at, you know, people that's powerful, right? Showing them that they don't mean nothing. That don't mean a damn thing to the Lord, man.
Right.
If you ain't keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? That could have been any of us, besides as being a rapper, right? I mean, people died by, you know, robbery. You understand? How many people died by accident? God damn.
Right.
You understand? This young brother was targeted because he felt as though, you know, there's nothing wrong with making your music. Nothing wrong with it at all. I'm pretty sure the brother really had intentions on surviving and just making music. But we all know that Jacob is at a meek position. We're powerless. So what do we do to gain power? They say in the street, you know what I'm saying, in order to gain power is to get money. Money, power, respect.
Right.
That's how they deal with it in the street, you know. If I'm not mistaken, the brother was also affiliated in gang relationships. He was a Crip. Who else was a Crip? I mean, I know we've not tuned up too much into the world, but who else you died?
Go ahead. He even know Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle. He was a heathen. But that culture, that lifestyle, living like Jake, you're going to die like Jake.
Right.
Nipsey Hussle died like a nigga. Trying to be Jake, he died like Jake. Right here, Jake died being Jake. And that's not what we want for brothers, man. We at least want brothers to hear that they Israel. That's why we go out every Friday and Saturday and tell that the Most High chose Israel above all people.
That's right.
But you gotta fight that Jake. You gotta put that old man to death, man. You understand? Where it said, the Israel shall be saved. The Lord shall have mercy on Jacob. Isaiah 45 and 17. Forget Isaiah 45 and 17. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord.
It said, Israel shall be saved in the Lord. Israel, man. Israel shall be saved. That also is talking about Jake, man. Jake has that chance. Jake has that opportunity, man. Just like we did. You got that opportunity. You got that same opportunity, you understand, that Jacob had on that hill, man.
Right.
You got that same opportunity. But the thing is, are you going to fight for it? Are you going to deny your flesh for it? Are you going to be willing to, you understand, endure like a good soldier? The Lord he going to put, you know what I'm saying, once he chooses you, you get put into a fire. What does a fire do? What does a furnace do? The Lord said his feet was burning until like fine brass, like it went into a furnace, right? What does a furnace do? I buy it.
Purifies.
For sure. For sure. Because if you don't make it through the fire, then what? It means you wasn't strong enough to stand. The Lord said he tried the reins of a man. He's going to try you. He's going to put you through those situations. He's going to give you a evil woman to see if you're going to be able to hold your patience. Right. The Lord going to give you an evil man to see if you're going to hold your patience. The Lord going to, he's going to put things in front of you to see if you're going to take it. See if you're going to bite. See if you're going to fold like laundry. You understand? The Lord is going to try you. That's why when we come here to the school, this ain't the Christian church. This ain't, oh yeah, God loves everybody. You know what I'm saying? As long as I pray over this pork, it's suave. No, man. The Lord is going, this is about discipline. That's why people leave the truth. That's why people can't stand with the Israelite culture. You understand? That's why Jake can't be Israel. Because it requires discipline. It requires integrity. It requires some gum, some, whatever the old school word is, some oomph. You understand? Yeah, in order to fight an angel, man, you better be ready to rumble.
Right.
Better be ready to rumble, or you better be ready to die. That's the spirit of a warrior, man. The Lord said he's a man of war. Meaning, whatever it is time, and whenever it's time to get down, man, the Lord gonna get down. It ain't about feelings, man. It ain't about emotions. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be emotional, you know what I'm saying, go to church.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you want to be emotional, you understand, go ahead and be up under your wife all damn day, 24/8, right? Go ahead, be up under her. Let her tell you how to be a man. You understand? Go ahead and let her tell you, you just go become a yes man for your woman. Let her be your commander. You know what I'm saying? But here as men, now we love our women to death. That's why we're willing to die for them. You understand? We have a responsibility to our women. We just not know. We love our women to show them, to guide them, to protect them. You understand? To be patient with them. Because why? They Jake too. Right. It's no difference from the woman and the man. When you Israel, there ain't no difference. You are who your father is. So if her father is Judah, Issachar, Naphtali, you understand? It don't matter. Simeon don't matter. You are Israel. Right. And that's why the Lord made a difference. He said, Israel shall be saved. Because you have a chance. The Christian church tells you got a chance when you what? And remember John 3:16? They say, oh yeah, Christ is for everybody. No, Christ is not for everybody, man.
Right.
You understand? The Lord said that Esau shall be put away. So where is this coming from? That the Lord loves everybody. Matter of fact, the Zondervan Bible, right? The Zondervan Bible Dictionary tells you that Esau is going to be eradicated from this earth.
Right.
So where are they getting this from? Matter of fact, it died. Let's get the Zondervan, man. Don't believe me. Believe the words of the Most High, man. That Esau ain't going to be on this planet no more. It's going to be a day when you ain't going to see no white babies. You understand? It's gonna be a time where they ain't gonna be here. They ain't gonna be the ones cashing your check. You understand? They're gonna get eradicated. They're gonna diminish. They're gonna disappear off this earth. You understand? And the Lord chose you. He chose you for a reason, to be in rulership. When the Lord chose you to be in rulership, then deal with that. You understand? The only way you're going to be in rulership is if you learn the laws, statutes, and commandments. When you learn these commandments, then nothing else matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, we know that there's other nations involved in the United States of America. We know that. This is the melting pot, Babylon, right? You understand? That's the land of confusion. But what's not to be confused is who you are. You shouldn't have no confusion on who you are because the Lord tells you. You understand? And we have the Israelite school UPK to teach us. They ain't teaching us this shit in school. They're not telling you Israelites in school, man. They don't tell us that. What they tell us is that we're African American, we're Mexican, we're Jamaican, we're Haitian. That's what they tell us. That's because they're in rulership. We gonna get whatever they give us. But the white man gonna be eradicated. I'm trying to tell you. Don't believe me, man. Believe the Most High. You got that, Yediah? Got Esau in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, man. Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites, which are the so-called white man. Understand? Russians, the Europeans, Dutch, all y'all, man, they get paid. It don't matter. I don't care how y'all trying to word it, or how y'all try to run away from this punishment that the Lord has from you. But that's because Esau did Jacob dirty. And who was Jacob? Israel.
Right.
You got it?
Yeah, I got the definition.
All right, Most High in Christ. Let's get it.
Esau. This is the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. Esau, the firstborn of the twin brothers Esau and Jacob, sons of Isaac and Rebekah. Before their birth, God had told their mother that the elder shall serve the younger.
The elder shall serve the younger. Esau was born first. We Jacob, man. So, yeah, Esau is supposed to serve you.
Right.
Read on.
Come. Esau became a man of the fields. He apparently lived only for the present. This characteristic was demonstrated when he let Jacob have his birthright for a mess of pottage because he was hungry.
He's a savage, man. He didn't care about the Most High. He didn't care about keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Jacob was a man of the Most High's, heart. And that was said to him through David, because David came from out of Israel. Go ahead.
I actually have a precept for that.
Go ahead. Let's get it.
This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
See, man, listen. Why would you want to deal with this man? You understand? Read on.
Come. Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
You sold your birthright, you dirty animal. You understand? The same way they eat steak today. Bloody, whatever the case is, you a dirty animal, man. Right. Esau, that's how you wanted to deal with your steak. The same way you eat steak today is spiritual according to what you did to Jacob, man. You sold your birthright for some bloody steak, man. Right. You's a fiend, man. You understand? You's a disgusting animal. Read on.
Come, verse 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
He was rejected because Esau ain't had no goddamn integrity. Esau ain't you, man. You understand when people say, "Oh, we one human race"? No, the hell we ain't, man. We got some morals to us, man. We got the integrity. Boy, check that out. That's an integrity from the way we rock, man. Israel was just a man that was just, he lived by the most high order. What you got,
Got
Zarwai?
another precept.
Let's get it.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 9.
Most high in Christ. Let's get it.
And thy mighty men, O T-men.
Oh, let's get verse 8 right quick.
Kamukan. Verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Most High, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
He destroyed the wise men out of who?
Out of Edom.
Out of who?
Edom.
Listen, man, all you Esau and Edomites and Edom, listen, man, all you white folks, man, y'all got a day coming to y'all. You understand?
Right.
The wisest man, you understand? What y'all consider to be the president of the United States of America. You understand? They think that white man is wise. This man got into this position by power. What is the power, man? The money.
Right.
That's how he got into that position. Read on.
Kamukan. And understanding out of the mount of Esau. Verse 9. And the mighty men of T-men shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Now be what?
Cut off by slaughter.
Cut off by slaughter. The same way you slaughtered the Native American Indians, you gonna get slaughtered out of this earth.
Right.
You understand? It ain't no joke. The Most High written it. So you know what that means? It's to come true. Everything was written in this Bible came true, man. You understand? So when Esau said, the Lord said that Esau gonna get slaughtered, the same way he slaughtered us, man.
Right.
You understand? You gotta be a man of war to be ready to slaughter. You know what I'm saying? These men over there, Esau was just disgusting. This man was just violent. You understand? There's a difference when you just violent and when you're violent for righteousness. You know what I'm saying? We can slaughter Esau and it's going to be glorious to the Most High. Esau slaughtered Israel and it was a shame unto Israel, man. That's why today in 2020 we suffer here in America. That's why here in 2020, you understand, we get invaded in our own homes. We get invaded in our own homes because Esau was a hunter, man. So the same way people think that they want to be like Esau so much, they want to be in power so much, they'll live like Esau. We ain't trying to live like Esau, man. We live into the day to the Most High, eradicate and slaughter them, man.
Right.
We're going to slaughter our children, slaughter our women. Any more on that, Yediah? Let's get it.
On my scripture, this is one last part.
Go ahead.
This book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 17 at the end. He was rejected, for he found no place of repentance.
He found no place of repentance.
Right.
Like Esau ain't getting saved at all. You understand? Ain't no sorrow. We ain't feeling no mercy. You don't get the mercy. The mercy was given to Jacob, not to Esau. You understand? The so-called white man, the oppressor. This is what we got to teach Jake, man. Because Jake out here trying to live like Esau. The scripture said, envy not thou oppressor, for a reason. We out here trying to envy the oppressor. I ain't talking about envy like, you hate him. You, man, listen, Jake hate the white man so much, right? We try to live like him. We hate the fact that he's in power. So we try to be like him. It's like you trying to be like your big brother.
Right.
But when the Lord said that the older shall serve the younger, if we knew, okay, if you try to live like your big brother, and the Lord said that your big brother should serve you, which part are you going to play? You want to follow under your big brother? Or you want to wait till the Lord said that your big brother is supposed to serve you for the wickedness that he did to your people, for the unjust that he did to the Native Americans and Negroes, man. What part do you want to play here in America? You want to live up to be the white man's coon? You want to live up to be the white man's good cookie? When we here in Israel, man, here in the Israelite school, UPK, know where we stand. We know the value of our people, man. We know what position we play. That's the reason why we've been here since 1969. It's because why the Lord is with us. If the Lord wasn't with us, we'd be dead. You would still be Jake in the ground. But, we raised up by the men above us to teach the men out there. Because Jake has a chance. It's your brother, man. It's your brother. Don't transgress your brother. Because why? You are the leader and the example of the Most High. The Most High wouldn't transgress Israel. So why are you going to transgress your brother? Why are you going to talk to your brother sideways? Man, that's nothing less. Listen, man, maybe know Jake messed up, man, but that's your brother. That's your brother. That man going through the same stuff you going through. Just because he a sinner? Christ said he came here for the sinners, not for the righteous. We got to be the same way. We here for the sinners, to show them that they have another chance, to show them that they Israel. Let's show Jake that they're Israel, because they got the same fight in them that you got in you. Yahshua Allah, Prince of the Power. You have to wrestle to get that name, man. Yediah, we got any more on Esau? Listen, man, the Lord said that Esau is going to be cut off, man. He said he's going to be cut off. Shit, let's go to Edom in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. We can prove it, man. You understand? Let's get Edom in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. Let's prove that Esau is going to be cut off. Esau is supposed to be cut off for what he did to your people. Now, we have all different nations that did us dirty, but Esau was the one who's going to get wiped out, man. He's going to he deserves it, man. He deserves it for what he did to our people. And all we got to do is try to be like this, man. Ooh. Read it. What you got? Real quick, Yediah. What you got?
I got a precept for that.
Let's hear that precept, priest.
This is in Obadiah again, chapter 1, verse 10.
Right.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
The violence against thy brother Jacob. Esau, the violence you did against your twin brother.
Right.
The violence. What you did to us for over 500 years. What you did to us over there in all the kingdoms, man. Rome, wherever you want to go, man. What you did to our King Christ.
Right.
You're going to get paid for that, man. You got a check coming to you can't cash, Esau. Read on.
Shame shall cover thee.
Shame shall cover thee, man. You're going to get revealed. You're going to get revealed. That's why I dare tell the white man he's a damn devil.
Right.
To show who it is that the person that's out here destructing this world, that's destructing the people of Israel, man. Shame shall come into you. Read on.
And thou shalt be cut off.
And be what?
Cut off forever.
You won't be cut off forever. Dashing your babies against the stone, man.
Right.
Most High Christ, what you got for us, Yediah?
Khan. This is the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. Edom. Edomites. The nation is people who were descendants of Esau.
The nation of the people who descended from Esau, man. These people come from Esau, Edomites, the so-called white man today, man. Read on.
Khan. So his name was equated with Edom. The country was called Seir or Mount Seir.
Right, Mount Seir, right? You understand? We're what you call today the white people, Caucasians. Cave dweller, man.
Right.
Come from the mountains, man. Mount Seir. Read on.
Khan. The name of the territory in which the Edomites lived. Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of a great future judgment. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy.
That was what?
That was not given any promise of
That
mercy.
was what?
Was not given any promise of mercy.
You wasn't given any promise of mercy, man.
Right.
Jacob was the only person who was promised mercy.
Right.
The white man, you don't get no mercy. When the comes time for your kingdom to fall, you don't get no mercy, man.
Right.
The children of Israel gonna rule forever. And all the atrocities that you did to the nation of Israel, man, you're gonna pay for it.
Right.
You're gonna pay for it. Thus said the Most High, man. This is the Israelite school, ISUPK, man. Where we teach what Commander GEN.YAHANNA has taught us, man, that the white man is the goddamn devil.
Right.
Deceiver of the earth. Got America thinking that the white man gonna be here forever. Okay. The Bible said you out of here, man. The Zondervan Bible Dictionary said you out of here. What else you need to hear? What else you need to hear, man? You know, here in the Israelite school, ISUPK, we prove all things, man.
Right.
We can tell you that the white man, your day is clicking. Your time is clicking, man. You understand? And the same children that you had incarcerated, you had slavery, you put us in bondage, you're going to get it back.
Right.
10 times fold. You understand? You're going to get it worse. Because the Lord ain't no joke, man. The Lord ain't no joke. Edom, Esau, you're eradicated. Hasta luego.
Right.
It's time for you to go. And when the Lord said it's time for you to go, it's time for you to go. You understand? Rather you Israel or not. But the Lord said that the Esau should be cut away, man. Why Esau got get cut off? Because what he did to us, man.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing. This not no pass, man. You understand? I ain't getting no pass from this. This was before me. This was before us. Esau got to pay for what he did to our great-great-grandfathers, our ancestors. You understand?
Right.
Esau got to pay for that, man. He did your great-great-grandfather dirty.
Right.
We just, we here. The Lord brought us back because it's time for us to teach His word. Because we was here already. The Lord knew what was going on, man. The Lord got a price on Esau's head. That's why He told us not to touch him. What we gonna do to Esau that the Lord can't do? The Lord gonna wipe him off this earth. We can't do that. You understand? Because He makes the bullets. He has the military. He has the governor. He has the United States of America. But the power we serve run this whole shebang. You know what I mean?
That's right.
The Lord runs everything, man.
That's
There's a reason why those goddamn Chinese people suffer.
Right.
You understand? Because of what they did to us. Because they could have had saved us. But they wanted to be partners with the white man. They was afraid of the white man. They gotta pay for what they did to our king. Hanging him up on that cross, man. You understand? Humiliating him. That's what they did to our king, man. You gotta pay for what you did to our king. You gotta pay for what you did to Jacob. That's what you gotta pay for, man. You ain't getting away from it at all. You know, raping our women. You're savage, man. Who's a real savage? So-called white man, man. All he does is look to conquer, seek, kill, and destroy. And we here to be the salt of the earth. We here to be the reflection of the Most High. The Most High is working through Israel, chose only Israel, having mercy for only Israel.
Right.
That's what we got to teach Jacob.
Right.
Because World War III is on the way. Brothers are sleeping on this, man. Just because we ain't heard about, what's been going on, man. The Lord said that World War III is coming. It ain't war here in America, but it's damn sure war going on in Israel.
Right.
The Lord said we got to be ready for these type of things. Having, like I said, what Esau did to our women, man. Having sex and raping our women. Lord, the Lord ain't with rape at all. So all these fake Israelite groups talking about they gonna be raping women, man. He's a goddamn, you are who your father is, man. The devil.
Right.
You understand? The Lord said rape. You ever rape somebody, you disgusting.
Right.
You a disgusting, filthy beast, and you need to get cut off, man.
Right.
Thinking rape is cool, man.
Right.
Rape ain't never been cool, man. Out in the world and in the truth, rape ain't never been cool, man.
Right.
Brothers out here making an excuse to fulfill their dirty desires. Shoot, let's get into it, man. Rape. How many people, those other cats, man, those other Israelite gather groups, thinking it's okay to rape women, saying I'm gonna be raping women. Deuteronomy 22 and 25, man. talking about rape, man. Like it's
Carnal
okay.
mind.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her.
He what?
Force her.
Force. What kind of man you are calling yourself? You gotta force a woman. You understand? And UPK, man, listen, our women know by the look on our face how to deal with us. We gotta look at them and they understand us. You a man and you gotta force a woman. You gotta force a woman. You understand? This is what any man thinking that they gotta take something away from our sisters. You gotta force them. You disgusting, man.
Right.
And you deserve what's coming to you. Read on.
And lie with her. Then the man only that lie with her shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
Shall die, man. Esau, you raped our women. Don't talk about what you did with us. We know what you did with us. You had to take us out of the household so you can rape our women. You're going to die because of that. Your little plotting, scheming ass, man. You think you slick. Don't nothing go past the Most High. The Most High eyes is 10 times brighter than the sun. Meaning he sees everything. When that sun come up in the sky, it shines on everything, man. It's the same way the Lord look at you, Israel. He watching over you.
Right.
We have to understand who we are. We have to realize the difference between Jacob and Israel. And that between that, you have to fight. You gotta fight. You can't become Israel if you don't fight. We gotta fight, and we gotta represent the Most High.
Right.
We represent the Most High by keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how we're gonna get through here in America. America is not made here for the free. That's a damn lie. Ain't nothing free. You gotta serve something. Ain't nobody in America free. You understand? That is an illusion. That's something to get you to go off and do whatever the hell your flesh wants to do. When we think we free, then the Lord punishes us, like what the brother did. The brother thought he was free. Make a little money, not wrong with making money, but you ain't paying your tithes.
Right.
You make your money, what you doing? What are you doing? The Lord said, don't let your mind fool you, man. Don't let your mind fool you. That brother lost his life, man. That brother lost his life because he thought that he was free. Because he didn't know he was Israel. Jake didn't know he was Israel. Jake didn't know he had to fight before he got the kingdom, man. We got to teach our brothers to fight to get the kingdom, because this is the white man's kingdom.
Right.
Anything following this, man, it's going to be destroyed. The Lord just said he's going to wipe Esau off. Anything that came with Esau is going to get wiped away. So why follow his lifestyle? Why follow his doctrine? You understand? Christians still wearing crosses, man. You're a fool, man. Look, Christians wearing a cross in 2020, man. They didn't hang white people on those crosses. They hung niggas. They hung Jews. You understand? That is a disrespect when you wear a cross on your neck. You know what I'm saying? When they hung your king on that cross, what in the Christian mindset think that that's something that represents Christ? You represent death, okay? Right. That's what you do when you wear a goddamn cross, man. We wear the Magan Dawada to represent our ancestor, to represent the father of Christ. You understand? That's why the Pharisees called Christ the son of David, because Christ came from the seed of David. Another immaculate conception. If you're going to be in Christianity, that's what you're going to start believing in. That Christ came here, you know, and Mary got pregnant by an angel. Let me ask you something, right? If your Red told you that an angel got her pregnant, you going to believe her? Would you believe her? You know, the logic behind Christianity is damn near borderline insanity. You understand? Lunatics, man.
I'm right.
You understand? To believe in Christianity today in 2020, you damn near might as well be smoking crack. You know, and I'm not saying like, you know, they smoke crack. What I'm saying is Christianity is a goddamn drug, man.
Right.
You understand? People get high off their lust and off their desires. To teach a woman, you understand, that if she lay down with a man, that's not the man that she got to deal with for the rest of her life. That's creating whores out of, you know, women.
Right.
Christianity teaches your woman how to be a whore. Christianity teaches a man how to be a whoremonger. You understand? Christianity teaches you how to be a goddamn softy. I was about to say the word, but Christianity teaches you to be effeminate, man.
Right.
How is Christianity? You reading out the Bible and you got men in the choir singing. You understand? Singing is supposed to get you into the kingdom. You's a goddamn fool. Ain't no goddamn beat you can beat on no drum set that's gonna get you into the kingdom of heaven. Well, we here in the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, put our life on the line. That's what Christ did.
Right.
Christ put his life on the line for Israel. And that's what these brothers do here, man.
Right.
You know, the brothers I go to war with is the brothers I die for.
That's right.
Right. If you ain't trying to go to war, you understand what you here for. The Lord requires soldiers, man. Say he gonna send hunters and fishers. You know, you're gonna fish these men. And then when it's time to hunt, get ready to dash babies against the stone. But before all of that, you got to treat your brother with some dignity, man.
Right.
We got to be able to tell Jake, deal with Jake, and just tell him, like, understand where you're coming from, but you got to fight. Stop smoking cigarettes. You just got to fight. I mean, brothers that say, listen, man, I mean, brothers, you know, like that smoke. You're like, yo, man, you know, why are you smoking? You got to stop smoking. You're like, yeah, I know. You're right. I mean,
Right.
hey, brothers be like, hey, you're right. I'm right, nigga, but you still smoking. You understand? That fight. You got to have that fight. No, I ain't right. Fight. If I'm right, you fight. You know what I'm saying? And the strength that we so beat down here in America that we don't even fight spiritually. Fighting spiritually is getting up for work. That's a fight, man. Getting up for work is a fight. You be mad at the alarm clock. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight, man. It's not we thinking of, you know, fighting is in getting physical, man. Listen, the Lord requires a man to be able to deny his flesh.
Right.
Christ denied his flesh. If Christ can do it, why can't we do it? We ain't gonna be able to do it like I can't. But he showed us that it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's not something foreign. It's not something you're not able to do. Christ was born like a man, like we were. You know, it just takes discipline. That discipline is what's going to help you get further in life. Right. It's no type of, you know, you're not going to be able to do what the hell you want in America. It's not even in America you can do what you want. You gotta have some type of order. You have some type of discipline. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Wade, oh my goodness. You know, we talk about that on Street Talk, man. Tune in on Street Talk on Monday, man. Captain Akai with Let a Hebrew Speak, man. We go out every Sunday here in Philadelphia, you know, to go talk to the people, man. Make sure you tune in. If you ain't know about Street Talk, we getting it in every Sunday to go talk to the people, and then we're gonna broadcast it on Monday. You know what I'm saying? With Captain Akai, Let a Hebrew Speak, man. Me, myself, Officer Yard Wide, Officer Yediah, Officer Malakia, Officer Nakar, man. We go out and hit the streets and go talk to the people. Right. You understand? We go ahead to warn our people, man. You know, get a little air. Why? Because we not too far from Jake. We know who we are. We know we Israel. We fought. You understand? We fought. It's time to tell your brother to fight. You know, you gotta be able to be strong and tell your brother to fight. You can't tell your brother fighting. You can't rumble. Nigga, what the hell you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What in the world that don't even make sense? You know, you tell your little brother to go fight somebody, you can't rumble. Matter of fact, your little brother fighting your fights. What the hell that look like, man? You understand? How you gonna be a leader and you can't get down and dirty? Anybody can point, man. Anybody can take, go this way, go that way, go this way, go that way. But it take a leader to get dirty with you.
Right.
Let's go. We're gonna move this together. That's leadership, man. Your brother gonna show you how to fight, man. And this is what we do. It's what we train for. Because we fought. We had to fight. We had to endure like good soldiers, man. Don't let your mind trick you out. What you got for us?
Got a precept. 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 57.
Mm-hmm.
Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
Listen, man, the condition of our battle, man. The condition of our battle is not smoking weed, right. Not dealing with whores, dealing with your own nation, man. You understand? Loving your own people. Your condition that you got to battle is spiritual, man.
Right.
We ain't putting our hands on old white people. That ain't going to take away the 500 years of oppression, man. You got to deal with this battle, this condition, and which is spiritual. Any more on that?
Come on. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said.
Man, listen. That Most High Christ, man. That scripture is so heavy.
Right.
That scripture is so heavy, man. You suffer, that's because you wasn't willing to fight.
Right.
You suffer, when you give up, then you get those curses. Straight up. When you give up on what the Lord told you to fight on, then you're going to get these curses, man. You're going to work for this white man. You understand? You're going to slave for this white man. If you don't got that integrity, that fight in you that Jacob had to become Israel, oh, you're going to be servant, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of person you think that's going to lead this nation and think that you gonna suffer, man. What we know is that Jake is suffering. We know they suffer because they not fighting, man. They not fighting. They high all damn day. They high they mind all day. Over there at 69th Street, man. It's like K2 all damn day, man.
Right.
Slouching all over the place. That K2 thing is close to heroin, man. Dog food. Got our people stuck. They not fighting, man. They not fighting because they don't know what they supposed to be fighting for. Any more on that?
Come. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
Say, what does the Lord say? What are we going to inherit? What are we going to inherit? The Lord said we shall inherit the earth, the meek. The meek is the weak. When you weak, you got to be ready to rumble. Those boxers, you think they ain't tired in the middle of that ring? You think that they ain't tired in the middle of a sprawl or practice? You go to the gym, you want to keep pushing through it because your result is what you get at the end of it. Your mind is what's trying to trick you out. Your victory comes when you defeat your flesh. When you realize when we go in the Day of Atonement, man, we don't eat for a whole damn day. We don't eat for a whole day. You fighting your flesh, man. That victory, what you get is realizing at the end of that you realize you don't even need that, man.
Right.
When you realize you don't need what you think you want, you victorious. That's being a fighter, man.
Right.
That's that discipline. You think like, anybody that have ever worked for something, you think that they ain't have to have discipline? They gotta lose the things they want to get what they actually want. You gotta put things on hold. You understand? You become a father, man, your life is over. Your life is over. Better yet, you come in this school, your life is over. The Lord said, if you should lose your life, you shall gain your life. I'm paraphrasing. Lose your life for him. You're going to find your life. You got to be able to bury your old self. I don't know. You hear about people being hardcore and gangster and everything because they killed a few niggas, this and the third. Man, you kill yourself, man. Then you saying something. I ain't talking about suicide, man. You kill yourself and you saying something. You kill that old man. Kill that old man who had you stuck and you didn't realize what you was going through because you ain't know who you was. You ain't know your purpose. You ain't know what you was supposed to be doing here in life, man. Your day was, your casket was about to be pre-ordered. You understand? Before we came in here, it was a short day for us. We just ain't know when. We didn't know when. Some of us ain't even think it was going to ever happen to us, man. Like I said, people die by accident all the time. You understand? I mean, people get die by accidental situations.
Right.
You understand? I said, watch 1,000 Ways to Die. I don't think none of them people planned on dying. I don't even know if all of that's true, but I got to look into it. This is something I watch, man, because there's so many ways. There's so many ways to check out of here, man.
Right.
You know, a bullet is fueled. A bullet is actually intentional. Rather you are, the victim of it or not. Somebody threw that. You understand? Sometimes, like I say, accidental causes. This is an accident. But the Lord, that's how the Lord wanted you to go. Depending on how you live your life, man. You understand? And listen, even if the Lord preserved it, because he said he's going to have mercy on Jacob, right? He's going to have mercy on Jacob.
Right.
So maybe you skipped death plenty of times, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was time you stepped back just in time. Maybe you didn't go to that store just in time. I had, now that I think about it, man, the Lord damn sure had mercy on my Jacob ass. Sloppy.
Right.
The Lord definitely had mercy on me because, why I wouldn't have been here. We all wouldn't be here. The Lord had mercy on us. We didn't choose to come here. The Lord had mercy on us.
Right.
This is what we got to teach Jacob. To lift up thy voice like a trumpet, show Jacob their transgressions. We showing a specific version of Israel. Like, yo, get yourself together. Get yourself together. I know it may take some time, but come to these free classes. You understand? Come get this flyer. Take this flyer. You know what I'm saying? That little seed, man. Because we ain't coming from no unfruitful tree at all.
Right.
That's what we gotta remember. We ain't coming from no unfruitful tree. This tree bear fruit, edible fruit. This tree right here is flourishing. This tree is watered, well watered. You understand? From the generals above us. So that same seed that you got, get it to the brother. Give it to your brother. Take your time with it, man. Israel, you got to take your time with Israel. Israel, take your time. Be patient with Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't think Israel gonna get it as soon as possible.
Right.
But the way you embody this truth, they're gonna look at you and be like, you know what? I like the way you move, man. You got integrity. You know what I'm saying? You move a certain way where you demand respect out of these nations. Jake demands respect out of the sword, man. Where you can demand respect on keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. When the Lord said, don't let your head gas you up in no type of way, man. Let's see. I'm gonna go because on that brother, man, I really feel bad for him, man. Behind like to be 20-year-old and lose your life, man. Any age to lose your life behind, invasion or someone just wanting you to, be gone. It's not cool at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers lose their life at 18. They don't even get to see they legalize identification. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers ain't even legal to go get a bear, to get away from this hell. Some brothers don't even make it to see that, man.
Right.
You understand? But this brother lost his life. You understand? By invasion. We don't know by who, but we know how Israel get. We know how Jacob get. You understand? Without that fight, Jacob is just in the mix. So let's get Proverbs 3:1.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments.
Forget not the law, man. Let your heart keep these commandments. Let your mind remember these things that we teach them. Because, listen, man, you know what? Like, we could never learned. Like, to be honest, we could have never learned this out here in the world.
Right.
We didn't never have learned these morals at all. I mean, we would have came closest trying to live up to white man morals, like with being businessmen and, having money and, things like that. But this right here teaches you a whole different value. This gives you value. This gives you value here in America. Even though they look at us like trash, this gives you value on top of your morals, man. This is a whole different mechanism. This right here is a whole different spin on what America tries to teach us. So the Lord said, don't forget the commandments and keep them in your heart. You understand? Keep them in your mind. Because when you move out here, people won't see it. Whether you paying attention or not, man, people looking at you. People are watching you. And while they watching you, they're learning from you. Read on.
Verse 2. For length of days.
For what?
Length of days.
The length of days, man. What is the length of days? Length of days. What is length? What is length? How, if you can define length, what is length?
How long something is?
How long? Measurements, right? Calculation, length. This is this is math, man. People be trying to say the Bible ain't got no math, man. It's math, man. Oh, book of Genesis is mathematics. Right. So let's talk about right here the length. Length, how long, right? Length of days, long days, right? Read it again.
Come. For length of days and long life.
And long life. So look how smooth David was, man. You know what I'm saying? To say, look, length and then add long. He just answered what the length was. He just said it in the same sentence, man. This is why this is a black man book, because we say so many things that mean so many different things. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all saying, y'all know what that means. We say it to white people, I don't know what the hell they mean. But you get what I'm saying? The Lord reiterated through, through the same context, saying the length and long days. Read on.
And peace shall they add to thee.
So if you keep these commandments, your days will get longer and peace will come to you. Right now, you hear them bells ringing, right? That's going to somebody. We in peace. We're here in the UPK. We follow laws. We know that life ain't sweet. We already know that. But we have the instruction to be able to endure. This is what it's talking about. These commandments. A command is an instruction. It's an order. So when we keep these orders that the Most High gave us, then we get longer days. Get peaceful days, man. You understand why you get peaceful days? Because you know your value. That's what makes your day. You ever had to have a look at yourself like, damn, like, hold on, I had to remind myself who I am real quick. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're like, God damn, I forgot who I was. You can be having the worst day ever. Your job could be pissing you off. Your woman could be telling you ain't shit. Right. Man, listen, man, you a goddamn priest for the Lord. You gotta tell yourself that sometime. You understand? I was ordained from the womb, woman. You understand? You ain't gotta tell you. Just look at it. Listen, man, read these scriptures. Because that's what's gonna give you your value, man. Right. The salt of the earth. Remember that. Everywhere you go, you leave the trail of salt, man. Whether you see it or you don't. People are watching. Man. You understand? And you know what? Not only they watching, not only they learning, but they know. They know that you following these commandments. They know. The white man know this book. You understand? Ishmael know this book. They all know this. So they know when you actually keeping the law. They know that you a holy people. Deuteronomy 7:6. They know, listen, man, I ain't going around no dead body. You know what I'm saying? If it don't pertain to, my immediate family or what I'm going to do with this. You know what I'm saying? What am I eating pork for? All right, what I'm eating tuna fish for? It ain't that bad. My life ain't that bad. Why I gotta eat tuna fish, man? You know, they try to make it seem like, okay, you eat tuna fish and your life jammed up, or you struggling. Tuna fish sandwiches, you know, people used to get them all the time. You know, what is it, 50 cents a can or some shit like that? You know, you eat a 50-cent can of tuna fish, you feed your whole family. Don't feed your family off of that nonsense, man.
Right.
Because the Lord said don't eat no fish without fins or scales, man.
Right.
You can find something else to eat, man. You know, the America makes us sin against the Lord. Makes us sin against the Lord. If we don't know these commandments, then we're going to just keep sinning. Jake gonna keep sinning. If we don't teach Jake, you gotta stop eating tuna. You gotta stop eating tuna fish. You know, not drilling in his head, but listen, why do you think tuna fish coming in a can? You understand? Why do you think tuna fish is in a can and it's going for 50 cents? You know, be logical with Jake sometimes. Sometimes Jake just need to hear the obvious. Because he's so damn, because Jake's so, you know, so jammed up. He jammed up, man. Jake is jammed up. He's high. He's stressed out. There's a lot going on with Jacob, man. So you gotta sometimes be able to be like, break it down to him. That's why we get seasoned here in the truth. And being seasoned is what? Having that salt. We are the salt of the earth. Know how to use your salt, man. You understand? Too much salt is bad for somebody. Too much salt will make you spit your food out. You understand me? You know, that means don't give Jacob too damn much. I mean, you gotta feed these people Gerber. You know what I'm saying? He said, we get milk. You feed Jacob Gerber. Feed Jacob Gerber, man. Don't give him a steak. He ain't ready for a steak yet. He ain't ready for the steak with the salt. Just give him Gerber. Tell him he's the chosen of everybody. Tell him he's better than everybody. You know, that enough right there blow Jake's mind. You said I'm better than everybody. What about it? You know, that'll start a whole conversation with Jake. You better than everybody. You know what I mean? You tell us, you know, your price is above rubies. They don't even know their value. You know, you ever look up the price of a ruby? You know, shit, goddamn. You know, your feet ain't supposed to touch the floor, sister. This is what you got to tell the people that value. Tell the brothers and your sisters their value. So they like, you know, well, where are you coming from? Oh, this coming from the scriptures. This is coming from the Bible. The Lord feel like this about you. The Lord feel like you better than, we know what happened with the shit with Wale over the Twitter. You know, I said that the black man or the black woman the African woman would never look better than the black woman. Right. You understand? Right. And they went, you know, they went crazy. They went ballistic. You goddamn, they was upset about it, but because they understood that to a certain degree. You know, you got to be able to explain to Jake in a certain degree. You got to be able to talk his dialect, man. You cannot not know what Jake like. You got to know what Jake like to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But this is where the scripture comes: be as wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. You know, you got to know how to maneuver, man. You know how to deal with people. Christ was the professional of cutting people. That's why he was able to deal with sinners. That's why he was able to sit with sinners, sit with the damn Pharisees who hated him. He was able to deal with people because he knew how to deal with the people. And you, being in the UPK, you're trained how to deal with people all over. Y'all right, what we got?
I got one precept for that.
Let's get it.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 19. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city.
A brother offended, man, it's harder to be. Just read it again. Right.
Come on. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city.
See, man, if you offend your brother, man, it's going to do you something. It's going to do you some. Why? Because your brother going to realize it. Your brother going to feel some type of way, man. You know what? That causes resentment. That causes strife. That causes a problem. Static. We call it static, man. You got static with your issue. You know what I'm saying? Your brother shouldn't be feeling no type of way towards you. Then from a city, right? Popularity. Everybody's going to be able to, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to smooth everything out if it's going towards everybody. But your brother is going to have an issue. Read on.
Come. And their contentions are like the bars of a castle.
Their contentions as a bar at the castle. What is it? Bars for the castle to protect it. So they gonna feel like, yo, I gotta protect myself.
Right.
Your brother should always be able to feel protected when you're around. You shouldn't have to protect yourself from your brother.
Right.
This is why we get taught here in the UPK brotherhood.
Right.
You understand? Read on.
Slack, sir, that's it.
Most High Christ. Hey, listen, man. I'm preaching officer 50 bars off a car, right? It's an Israelite school of universal practical knowledge under Commander General Yahanna, where we teach that the blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics are the true Jews according to the Bible. You understand? The white man gonna get destroyed off the planet, man. Just look forward to today. Just keep these commandments, man. You know, remember that you are the salt of the earth. Everywhere you walk, you're gonna leave that season, man. Just be wise, be careful. You understand? Hold that integrity, you know, and deal with your brother as you would want someone to deal with you. Why would you want your brother to deal with you? Deal with that way, man. And as a whole nation, we will come back together.
Right.
And when we come back together, the Lord got something in hand for you. The Lord got something in hand for you. Just hold that faith and believe that blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are one, and watch what happens.
Right.
Watch what happens. Don't believe me. Do the research. You understand? And with that being said, shalom. I'm going to pass the class off to precinct officer Yedias.
Chief Officer Barzal, another strong hand. That being said, we are the I.S.U.P.K, started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. Rule for new brother and sister: when a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe is the commandment. You can read about this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. My Israel, which means tenth in Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give, of becoming holy convocations, will be the Feast of Purim, the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month, Saturday, March 7th, and Sunday, March 8th, 2020. And you can read about that in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 20 to 31. Remind all Akim and Agwap to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, headband, and scarf. And with that, I invite you to stand. The palm out for done was he's turning face to east. We'll do the Lord's Prayer. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanah. Shabbat Shabbat.
Shabbat Shabbat. Wadat. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Balak. Laba'ah. Batazayaka. Ayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kowor. Ayah. Bashamaya. Bathalana. Lakar. Ka. Yawah. Wasalak now. Kabawak now. Kabsalak now. Kabawak now. Wala'ah. Baba'ayah now. Manasaya wo. Above. I was shy now. Mayut. Right. Kayut. Lakar. Amalak. Wala'ah. Watapara. La'awalay. Amma. What we said in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
So, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barakatah, Yahshua Sorry, turn to face the sisters. Sisters, you're going to stand your feet at a 45-degree angle with your right hand over your left and your head covered and bow. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Ahmad, Barak, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham, Ba'Shem Yahushua.